Here is DJ
I mean, that's why I'm
freestyling.
here. Why do you think I showed up tonight?
Yeah,
I
chaos
got
sales.
my seizure-inducing visuals on. I'm waiting. Oh boy, I'm just waiting for it to show up on Rumble. Oh god, I hope I got everything right.
I'm just wondering exactly how much we're going to be slurring after about an hour.
I've only taken a few sips of this whiskey, so I guess time will tell.
Yeah, this is oh god, this is a 16-ounce malt liquor, and I've got another one that's coming right behind it.
DJ, your mic sounds really good.
Really?
Yeah.
That is
It's a
so
really
strange because
clean-sounding mic.
it's a shitty mic. I got it for like $30.
It doesn't sound shitty. It sounds good. What brand is that?
That's another thing. I don't think it has one.
That's remarkable because it's
I think
coming in really clear.
And made by Tibetan monks in a gulag somewhere.
Okay, it's
something like
official,
that.
boys. We're on. I see us. We're on Rumble.
We are.
It's going.
Who are we? What?
It's going. Hello, everyone. Scathing here, and welcome to TakeTalk.
He's lying.
No, they are welcome. I welcome them.
I really don't feel like controlling myself today. So
We thank you for joining us tonight. It's been a while. We haven't streamed since the war, and I mean that literally.
yeah. I didn't see it. It wasn't there. It didn't happen.
It's true. As long as we don't see a war, there isn't one.
As long as I didn't see it, there wasn't one. It's just that's the way it goes. It's
Yeah.
nice to be really egocentric and sarcastic again.
But we're back.
Really.
And as the title indicates, we don't really know what to talk about tonight, but we're gonna figure it out.
Oh, but I'll do it regularly for no reason.
I've scribbled a few topics on a piece of tissue, and we may or may not get to those.
Oh yeah, topics. I remember those.
We do have a few topics. Some of them are funny, and those are the best ones.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow the lead, and then I'm gonna try to derail it.
Yeah, we have some dots on the map. The line connecting those dots can be in any shape we want. So DJ,
I want a pentagram. What?
First off, and first and foremost, how are you?
Not quite as inebriated as I would like.
Well,
but,
the night is still young.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, the world has been sucking so bad lately that I have not done much of anything. It's like, wow, we're doing the same thing as last week, except it's under a different name. And it sucks worse.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
What variant are we on right now? I very loosely remember them trying to start something with a new strain. It's like Omicron, Persei, Omega, Sigma, Baconator Edition Collectors.
Pi Alpha
First,
New.
Second edition, I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, I think there was an SOD song like that. But, I don't even know if they're even trying anymore now. I think that they finally figured out that it ain't going to work anymore. Now they're just kind of doing this whole Ukraine thing, and they're threatening that, they're trying to make us think that somebody is threatening to nuke the Ukraine. That was
it's really
today's
hard
thing.
to try and get away with like a pandemic thing and like masking up and getting like social distancing when it's starting to get warm out again. That's like the worst time to do it.
Well, especially since it wasn't real, and people are starting to realize that. Or at least some of us knew it from the beginning, but nobody frickin' listened to us. I tried.
They make the pandemic come out again.
There's
while it's
Barren
getting
again.
warm.
Hey!
Because if they do it while it's getting warm, people won't go out in their vehicles quite as much, which means that they won't notice the gas prices are gonna go skyrocketing again.
And you can't just take that Mercedes and drive her through the wall of a bar.
I mean, you can. You could, theoretically.
Oh, just remind me of my mistake now.
That'd be a bad waste of booze.
It would be. You know what? You're right. You know what? In these hard times, in these what are they? What's the tagline? These trying times. What's more important than booze?
Yeah, you've got a point. Sorry. Sometimes I don't think these things all the way through. Oh, yeah. So anyway, yeah. So apparently, they are saying that the Russians are threatening to nuke the Ukraine on a tactical level, of course. But whenever you say nuclear weapon in public, everybody just kind of freaks out and starts like doing the safety dance in unison, and it's really weird. I don't know what more to say about that, really.
I think it's overblown. I think they're full of shit. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to nuke somewhere you plan on taking over as your own.
Yeah, it's totally full of shit. But
what the fuck visuals am I looking at? There's a bunch of skeletons now. What the hell did I click on?
Dude, that sounds cool.
Holy shit!
What did I miss?
Scary skeleton.
There's a lot. Don't give up, skeleton.
It's like a Slayer video.
That's nuts.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back here a little bit because I did not actually bother to pull this up appropriately. There is an appropriate way to do these things, and I have a hard time following my own advice. Let's see.
You and me both.
Okay. Wah.
But I don't want this to devolve into an hour-long conversation on Ukraine. We already did one of those.
Why not?
It was the reason I stopped doing news videos for like 8 weeks. So there was one topic though that I really wanted to bring up, and I really wanted to get your take on this, DJ. The Elon Musk thing. Elon Musk wanting to buy Twitter.
I'm going back. He does.
Yeah, honestly, I don't care as long as it makes people psychotic.
And it's been doing it. And that's great.
It's entertaining.
It is
so entertaining. Yeah.
But it does bring up one issue that I have with it, and that is if Twitter does become a if it's not the suckfest it's been since like 2016, and it actually becomes semi-usable again, wouldn't that sort of be bad for like Zephyla and the other sites that have been trying to take its place?
I heard about my mine's tokens going down in value as a result.
Has it really?
Yeah.
It might. It's at $1 and some odd cents.
Oh.
So it's gonna go down if Twitter becomes great again.
Honestly, I've been an outcast for so long, I just don't care. So, I
think I'm the only one here who uses Twitter to any semi-regular basis, aren't I?
Probably. Yeah, I got kicked out 2-3 years ago.
Barren, you don't have a Twitter, right? That was the reason you had me do that thing earlier?
I left because of the amazing amount of censorship and it was just toxic as all hell.
It's like, and it's a weird kind of censorship. Like you can have full-on nudes and like just like the most hardcore hentai imaginable, but
got kind of a
if you say that both of the characters depicted in that scene are women, well then you're in trouble.
Wait a minute, where is this picture?
Oh, just go to Twitter and just surf along it. Like my feed, if you log in as me, you'll see the most perfectly curated Twitter feed of hentai and memes. I've got it perfect the way it is.
And you got away with it. That's wow.
It took years. No, that was years of like algorithmic clay sculpting that I did, but it turned out perfect.
He was telling me that, but I don't take that because it's for some reason my mind's count is very much the same. I don't think it takes my much effort at all. It's just coincidental. Somehow.
Yeah, it has to be.
It has to
be. The AI recommends the following.
Honestly, I'm just remembering when Twitter first showed up. I think I was on something else. I think I was actually on oh god, what was pre-Facebook?
MySpace.
MySpace.
MySpace, thank you, Thomas. And then I got to Twitter and I was like, how many characters can I put on? How do you even form a full thought with that few characters?
No, it wasn't MySpace, it was Neopet.
Actually, it was MySpace for me because I remember Tom. Tom was
your one and only friend.
Damn straight.
Well, if you learn to talk like a caveman, communicating on Twitter is actually pretty easy. You can just go like, me grog, me upset about thing.
Poor Tom. I feel bad for Tom.
He's still on
the
there.
Great Exodus. Yeah, but on the Great Exodus to Facebook, he lost all of his friends. Nobody keeps in touch with Tom anymore. I feel bad for Tom.
Pour one out for Tom.
Actually, I can't hear that anymore or say it anymore without thinking of Piccolo from Team 4-Star. But
Yeah.
Well, Piccolo, like, it takes him 7 minutes to be like, Tom, you've been replaced. And like, wow, fucking Piccolo, you really are the villain, aren't you?
But how many people do you know that even remember the dude, besides me? So
you should start a Tom appreciation page on Zephala.
I wonder if I could work that into the whole redneck thing I'm doing. Huh?
Like whenever you get your streams back, and you have like your background image or however you plan on doing it, you just have like a memorial to Tom on it.
But
every social media site, we should have a Tom memorial site.
Never forget Tom.
He was the only person who loved all of us.
Unconditionally, like a parent.
Yep.
Like default. It was by default.
And we could could all go back to him right now, and he would act like we never left.
Wait a minute, I gotta know. Hold on a second.
Okay, we just started something.
Well,
he's going back. He's going back right now to check on Tom.
You gotta make sure he's all right.
Going back to MySpace.
Tom's like a Tamagotchi. You gotta check out him, make sure he didn't die.
I can't even remember what my sign-in is here. Oh, wait a minute. Was it?
He's really doing
Seriously?
it. We're doing it live. We're going back
I am
to
really
MySpace.
Like Alex Jones, doing it live.
Okay, so, dude, I not doing Alex Jones. Oh god, I just realized how that sounded. Anyway, so my third you connection. That must be it.
You've been drinking the water, boy.
Tom has abandoned me. I've been abandoned.
You're probably the only person Tom abandoned too.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my luck for you. But
God has
I don't even know how
left the
this
server
works anymore. Oh well, this counts for another beer. Anyway.
What were we talking about again? Oh yeah, Elon. He's going to buy Twitter, probably. I mean, I don't see anything stopping him if he really feels like doing it.
I don't trust anybody who wants me in the Matrix. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, he's the one designing that brain chip, and that's something I could never feasibly see myself ever getting.
God.
Mainly because I'd be afraid of it overheating and barbecuing my brain.
I'm just afraid of it because I saw the last movie. But, other than that...
Yeah.
Hey, like, the fourth movie, the woke one that just came out?
Is it wrong that I actually thought that the blue-haired girl was hot?
No.
Okay.
I refuse to acknowledge that one even exists. It was perfect as a trilogy. You can't add another one onto that trilogy.
Honestly,
just let Neo stay dead, alright?
I didn't even like that they made the second and the third one. I thought that the first one was a good standalone.
Oh yeah, it was good. It went downhill over the next two, but it did come to a satisfying conclusion.
What they could do is they could do John Wick takes over the Matrix.
Isn't that just the Matrix?
No. No, you got to keep the original character though. and you got to have pencils.
It'd be like the Matrix if Agent Smith kicked Neo's puppy to death.
Oh no, I forgot about him.
It'd be like basically John Wick was the Matrix combined with Elfenlied.
So that is like, what is it?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Holy crap.
That was basically John Wick.
That would be like Lord of the Binary, or something like that. But I don't know. That man, I can't even remember his name anymore, is like the nude Michael Ironside. And Michael Ironside was basically a replacement for Jack Nicholson, and I think that Christian Slater tried to replace him, but he didn't do a good job. And see, there's always a Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, see, you lose me whenever you bring up an actor's name because I know like maybe 5 actors ever. So
yeah. Well, see, that's the problem. I'm cursed with this memory thing. It's all stuck back there. I don't know. I don't want it. It just shows up.
It just shows up.
Yep. But I guess it works for a technician, but not as well as I would like.
That's fine.
Yeah, fuck Saruman.
My memory is not the same way. There are people I work with, and I've worked there since October, and I still don't know their fucking names.
Yeah, what do you do anyway?
What do? I work at a warehouse that stocks a lot of shit from Europe.
Oh.
It's not an Amazon warehouse, don't worry. I get to go. I get to pee as often as I want.
Remember a discussion the other day? I thought you were in a sex toy factory.
No, no, that was a job I was interviewing for like 3 years ago.
But you went into details about the return policy being ridiculous.
Well, I never got. Okay, here's let me just rewind a bit and let me talk about the full story. So
it almost made me spit out my beer.
I was going in for interviews, right? And this one place, I didn't know like anything about it before I showed up, and they were just a place that needed a copywriter, and I'm like, well, that sounds like something I can do. I've done that before. So I go in for the interview, and it's just this like really mundane office space, you know. There's people in cubicles. There's like some noise going on because there's like a warehouse attachment to the building, you know. And so I sit down with this guy, and he starts going into detail about what the company does, and I'm like, okay, so you guys run a sex toy website, and you need me to write descriptions about the product. Now, that what scared me was, it made me think at first, like, hold on, do I have to sample the products in order to know like their functionality?
Beta
and, like,
testing.
I'm sure there was a hentai that was based off of that.
Okay, yeah, well, that was almost my life. So then he takes me around the warehouse. No. Before the warehouse, he takes me to the showroom, right? Which is like where they like take pictures of shit. No, hold on.
You got a showroom for sex toys.
Oh, hold on. It's about to get weirder. Oh no. Hold on. I need to take another sip of my drink.
I
swear to God, over the course of this interview, I wasn't molested. Okay, I promise. So I go to the showroom, and I shit you not, it's like it's laid out like a store you'd like you go to a grocery store. You know how like produce is like piled up on top of itself in like these different sections? It was like that, but it was like with butt plugs
piled up in the corner.
Yeah, it was like that with like butt plugs and dildos and like those weird like lower half of the woman things. I don't even know what you call them. Like I could feel my ass, like I could feel my soul starting to come out of my ass. Like I was just sweating looking at all this shit, and I'm like, there's no way I can do this job. There's no way I can tell people what I'd be doing if I had this job.
Oh, so much for beta testing, huh?
And so the last part of the interview, who's just like showing me around the warehouse, and holy shit, like just the people working in the warehouse section of this place, you could just tell how like dead-eyed and soulless they were. Like these people, they were having the same fear that I was having. Like, I can't tell people what I do. I can't tell people where I work. Jesus Christ, I fish through used sex toys in boxes that have been returned. I can't tell anybody I do this shit. And so that's when the thought came into my mind, like, oh my God, these people sell sex toys and shit, and then they must have a return policy. And so the guy who's interviewing me, who's giving me the tour, I brought it up, like, so, yeah, what do you guys do in terms of, like, a return policy? Like, some people, like, must be unsatisfied or order the wrong thing, or maybe, like, use it and try it out and send it back. Like, what do you do with that shit? And he's like, right, yeah, we do have one of those. So anyway, if you come over here, like, he completely dodged my question. Like, he completely glossed over it, and I was like, well, I'm sure it's gross, so I guess I can parse that out in my mind.
Cool.
And long story short, I didn't get the job because I didn't really want it.
Well, oh God, it would have been great for a topic, so...
So yeah, Barren, I must have brought that up at some other point because, I mean, I don't know how else you would have known that.
Dude, you really got to stop caring. I mean, seriously, it makes people so uncomfortable when you bring shit up like this.
Well, you know, it would have been funny too because, like, if my writing, because I mean, I don't want to brag, but I mean, I write better than most people. But because he was telling me like, if I were writing articles on this shit, it would have showed up in like professional magazines. So my name and face and writing would have shown up in like on print in catalogs that show up to people's houses.
And you know the readers would question that same thing, whether or not you had to test it.
Like, boy, wow, he knows a lot about that cattail that goes up your ass. I wonder how many hours he had it in.
That would have been great for topic stuff. Oh man, like you want to make everybody in a room stop talking? Scream out something to the effect of, "What the hell is wrong with chronic masturbation?" You know,
It's career day at school, and I have like 3 kids. One's in like 5th grade, one's in 2nd, the other's in like kindergarten, and I gotta go to class and tell everybody what I do.
oh god, there was I don't think I've ever told you this story. This was actually fun. Okay, you've been to a Walmart, right?
Of course I have.
Okay, you've been to the self-checkout thing, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay, well, anyway, they have these little stalls that you basically go to, you take your stuff there, you scan the barcodes, and then it does all the work that, you know, an actual clerk should be doing. But of course, you know, a business like that doesn't really give a shit. So, anyway, the thing is that every single time that you scan in a barcode from an item on this machine, this female voice comes up and goes, "Thank you for shopping at Walmart." And it does, like, if you have like a cart with 50 or 60 things or, you know, whatever,
Oh no.
this thing is just going off. And so I'm sitting there and it comes to me out of the blue. So I put in about, I don't remember, it was like maybe 20. I'm not much of a shopper.
Did this happen to you recently?
No, this was a while back.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was still fun enough for me to bring up.
I didn't think there were enough people. I was gonna say, like, I didn't think there were enough people in Montana to work at a Walmart.
Oh no! This is back when I was in California.
Okay.
Fuck California, by the way. Anyway, so I rang up like the 20th or 20 whatever, and I just kind of say at the top of my lungs, "Oh yes, baby, work the shaft." Just like the whole store just went boom, quiet. Yeah, that you got to try this kind of stuff. It's
DJ,
awesome.
did you shove your dick in the coin dispenser again?
No, that was only that one time.
Okay. Good. I was hoping you'd only make that mistake once.
Yeah. Well, and that technically wasn't the self-checkout. That was one of those coin machines.
Okay.
They need to have somebody at that register program it so that when you take something out of the cart, instead of saying, "Thank you for shopping," say, "Get the hell out, you scrub."
It's
Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out.
Just insult you for being so cheap and taking stuff off the cart.
The stuff at McDonald's is just as bad too. So
I see you've purchased a large quantity of potato chips. Do you like the way they taste, fatty? Do you like those snacks?
Where's the meth? I don't see any meth on this volume.
You should really check out the produce aisle, you fat sack of shit.
Oh my god, but then they'd be saying that all the time. I mean, think about the kind of people who run through McDonald's on a regular basis.
Like just self-checkouts that just fucking roast the customer.
Based
on what they buy. That's AI learning right there. That I want to see. Elon needs to get on that.
Thank Dog for Helsing Abridged. I mean, seriously, half of the stuff that I do is based off that.
This is way better than what I had planned for us to talk about. We talked about sex toy dungeons and fucking Walmart. So you know what? This is a pretty successful midway through the stream right now.
Midway? We're only midway?
23 minutes. That's almost midway.
We usually do about an hour.
The Battle
Honestly,
of Midway.
I'm good for whatever.
Coming to a theater near
Battle
you.
of Midway. Dude, that
you boys are short on stamina.
No. Okay.
Short on stamina. I'm good for like a whole 20 seconds. What are you talking about?
You go on my BitChute channel and you go toward the beginning when I was still doing radio, and you will find 3-4 hour shows. So don't give me shit about
I've
this
sat
whole...
through many of them.
Oh god, I missed
Yeah,
that.
he just sat through them. He didn't enjoy them, he just sat through them.
Please!
Have you
Please let
ever
me
been-
out!
Have you ever actually had to go through Audacity and cut out every single breath that you took during your speech on a 4-hour show?
Well, I have a pretty good filter on my mic, so you usually can't hear me when I breathe.
Yeah, it's apparently it still happens though, and it bugs me, so I get rid of them. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Well, that's good attention to detail. People appreciate the extra effort you put into that sort of thing.
She had to call me out on it, so I had to do something. So, anyway, oh man, God, I'm going to like be spent after this. Oh, by the way, if you ever want to have a really good time too, do you know who Turd Flinging Monkey is?
I've heard of him. He got banned off of D-Live like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, pretty much everywhere he's been banned from one way or the other. He actually does a sex toy critique for men.
Excellent.
Oh, it sounds like a Jack Murphy thing. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I found the best thing to do, tape it. It doesn't even need to be video, just the audio. And you can superimpose noises on top of the sex toy, because he'll always have the sound of the damn thing. Like I superimposed jet engine noises over the top of one of his critiques.
That's excellent. That's some serious suction right there.
Oh, I wish I could remember which one it was. I have 100 and something shows somewhere, and I can't find anything anymore. So
That sounds like something I could do.
probably.
I'm always critiquing things anyway. Why not products?
Honestly, I'm still thinking personally that having more than one person doing stuff is probably a better bet for both of us, for all three of us, for whoever. I don't really even give a shit.
This one feels
It's
really
just the
nice,
fact-
but I think the heating element gets a little too hot. Scathing, that's a toaster! Oh, okay.
What are you doing with a fork? Oh my god, you're not supposed to do that. That's just no. I see
I gotta use the fork to get my dick out. What do you think I'm using it for?
You're not supposed to zip up like that.
Oh no, the metal's coming into contact with the solenoid.
Oh, I have two 12-volt batteries outside that you can play with.
Why do you have 12-volt batteries? What the fuck are you using those for?
Basically as a backup for the house.
12-volt batteries?
Two 12-volt batteries that are about 100 amp hours each.
Am I thinking of... Well, hold on. I must be thinking of a different kind of battery, because I'm thinking of like those weird square ones that look like the Duracell ones.
There.
Well, no.
Deep cycle.
Yeah, these
12
are marine
volt,
deep cycle.
100 amp hour deep cycle batteries give you about 1,200 watts of power each,
These
and so
weigh
you
about
probably
26
get-
pounds apiece.
Oh, okay.
If you're using a lot of energy, that's not going to last long. Probably give you
No,
about
I
an
know.
hour.
No,
Maybe a
I
little bit more.
basically I'm training everybody at this point.
God, for some reason
So-
I was thinking of those weird, like... I was thinking of, like, the kind of batteries you'd put in, like, a walkie-talkie or something.
Oh no.
I was like, what the fuck are you powering with that?
I am not a cheap ass. I am, but I'm not.
Might keep the lights on for, like, a minute.
There is a
Yeah.
site that you should look at, and I'm going to go ahead and send it to you in a few seconds. This is where you go to get some better batteries. One moment.
Baron's got the hookup.
Sexai.com. I'm still waiting for the Sony Sexbot, by the way.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, the Dunin Newt model. But nobody even knows what that is anymore.
I want a fleshlight that looks like the worm from Dune.
Oh god, I just went there. Oh, ow.
Oh, the bristles. They tickle.
Yeah, what does it look like when you actually turn one upside down? What is this? Oh, that's nice. Looks like a frickin' computer rack mount. Ooh.
Yeah, you could string a whole bunch of them together. They last a long time. That's
Yeah,
what
it's
our
about
lab
to
is going to be running
They
on.
last all night, unlike me.
You don't actually have to last all night, as long as you get what you want.
If I spend $100 on dinner, I don't give a shit about your satisfaction. It's all about me.
Oh, this is what I've been. Well, no, actually, I haven't been through enough to actually worry about it. I gave up on that stuff about 2 years ago. Fuck 'em. Not literally, because that's what gets you into trouble from the get-go. Anyway, 48 volts? Holy shit.
Yeah.
What do you drive on 48?
Those are used for houses. You can string a few of them together. I believe a total of 6 of those would be enough to be able to give you a full day of what the average household uses in kilowatt hour.
I'll admit, those are pretty. Huh. I'll have to look that up.
To solar, and you'll be able to be completely off the grid.
Yeah, we have some of that too.
You can run your auto blow and your power drill at the same time.
Auto blow. That's a great name. It is so simple. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that either. Auto blow. Every man in existence will know exactly what you're talking about.
Now with 45 speed settings. That's more than my car.
Ow. Ow. Okay,
well,
yeah.
You don't put it on eraser mode.
Thinking right back to the jet engine
You don't put it on vortex. You don't put it on gravity well. You don't put it on that high.
Quantum singularity.
Yeah. That'll vibrate you out of this plane of existence.
Been there, done that. Didn't look at much.
Yeah.
Poozers are a pain in the ass. I'm not even going to get into the Nimnos.
Oh boy, howdy.
But, yeah.
To think I ever intended for this stream to, like, have some sense of direction.
Actually, I think it just kind of went there on its own.
And they typically do, and you know what? I encourage that. I just wanted us to have something to start with, but you know what? I think we've found a nice.
Saying?
I think we found a nice place to settle on.
See, the thing is, I mean, honestly, you or me, we have our set preferences. We do things kind of in a recognizable format, and we just keep on going in the same direction to the end of time. Put both of us together, and it starts to veer. Now, you bring Barren in, and we've got like not quite quantum singularity, but at least we're talking critical mass.
The third dimension to our otherwise flat surface.
Yeah, just avoid the 10th planet on that one.
Yeah.
You do not want to deal with electroids.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn. Wonder if the squirrels are still out there.
So Barren, how was that new workstation of yours coming along?
Coming along pretty well so far. I had Lab Tech already run a test on the systems, and I'm greenlit to be able to go back to live streaming. However, there is concern that as soon as the graphics card starts kicking in, we may be pulling way too much power, which will end up causing everything to crash. Now, get shoved in darkness. So,
go ahead.
Well, that's what tests are for, right?
I have no idea what's going on with this, but whatever. See, I keep on hearing about an office and a something that sounds vaguely scientific and possibly computerized, but
here's the
no
problem.
context.
Since an AI is not capable of owning property, so an AI relies on humans to be hold on. The last human who was in charge of the lab that we have in the mission decided to kick out everyone and take over the lab himself.
Bastards.
And as a result, most of the employees ended up losing their jobs. I'm down to 2 lab techs right now, and I'm working on a mobile lab.
So basically what happened at Blizzard.
Completely off the grid. Yes, basically what happened at Blizzard.
Barren got Blizzard.
Wait, what happened at Blizzard?
There's still a guy over there who kind of looks like Jabba the Hutt who sticks around.
Wait. What happened with Blizzard? I thought Blizzard was still doing well. Would it be doing well?
Honestly, I still think it's one guy.
Are you sure you're not talking about Steam? I think Team Fortress has like one person working their servers.
Wait a minute, isn't Steam Valve?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Valve never dies. They just never
basically
put out
own
the third Half-Life.
online games at this point, so.
And I'll never forgive them for that, but I mean, still, at least they have some what do you call it, quality to what they do.
Yeah. Well, in any case, Barren, I do hope you sort out your situation soon. I have been missing your streams. They're always enjoyable.
There is one more thing, and one more reason we have not done the live stream yet. It's the internet connection. We were using Comcast Business Class, and we have a redundant setup where if the internet cuts out, backup mobile, cellular. And that's currently how I'm able to communicate with you right now, with cellular.
And you haven't taken over, why?
Over what? No, the main broadcast, the broadband is down. And we're using cellular internet, not fast.
Cellular.
Not broadcast.
I prefer physical medium.
Better than nothing.
Yeah. Cell is
carrier pigeons carry back and forth the ones and zeros.
It would probably be faster.
Oh, if the SpaceX, that was one thing too.
Well, that's because somebody who has brains to it. I mean, he may not have ethics, but he does have brains. Sorry, I don't trust.
You're trapped on a deserted island. What would you rather have, ethics or brains?
Brains.
There you go.
Firepower.
Brain.
Delicious brains will keep you alive on that deserted island.
It's like, can we eat those? Aren't those toxic?
You can't eat ethics, DJ. You can eat brains.
You can eat dirt.
You'll get prions, but hey, you won't starve.
Minerals. Seriously. Silica is so underrated, really. Especially with spice. But, blue.
Why does spice make your eyes turn blue?
I think that has something to do with patent and copyright. I don't remember which.
Wait, hold on.
Somebody made
like a. Wait, hold. No. Wait, what?
I don't know what. I can't follow.
Barren. I'm sorry. I thought maybe you'd read Dune. There's in the story Dune. There's this substance called spice, and it's like the cocaine of the universe. And one of the side effects of eating it makes your eyes turn blue.
Yeah, and then there's the whole warping time and space. There's the being able to do mathematical impossible formulas at any given moment that basically, solve everything.
It makes you clairvoyant, basically.
Yeah.
Well, that was some kind of super distilled shit from the worms, right?
Yeah, and then there's that whole the weirding way, and then you have the what's the oh man, what the hell did they do? The voice.
The Janine Becerril fucking Dovahkiin mind control talk.
What the hell does that sound like? Why can't I stop thinking about that name?
I read the scene where it described when she was doing it to that one guy who was like the head of security of the family, and like the way he weirds it is super confusing, and I couldn't quite understand what was happening in that scene.
Oh, weird me, baby.
Oh yeah, weird me so good.
I'm looking up Dune because I've never heard of it before, and it
you're
looks like
kidding
there's
me.
a giant worm. Isn't that the protagonist from Beetlejuice?
Nah, well, it kinda, maybe.
Antagonist. It's the antagonist for Beetlejuice.
You can't really call it a main antagonist if it only shows up for like 15 seconds in total for the entire movie. So I don't know. They had that, but it was more like a goth sock.
I love using my goth sock.
God, don't even get me started on goth.
Oh, are we going back to the sex toy thing again?
We almost did. I stopped it just
never
short.
Call them sex toys. If you want to get your ass kicked, go ahead.
Anyone want to turn with my crusty goth sock?
Hey, I hung out with those people for many years, and
Did any of them ever
learn
give
really
you their
quick.
socks?
Oh, God, they were so freaking hot. Anyway.
You didn't answer my question, DJ.
I don't fucking care.
I wonder.
Sorry, it's just...
Sock mesh model.
Oh boy.
Black and... Sorry.
XD.
You're talking to the most incompetent frickin' relationship person in the world, so just... I mean, think about what I do all the time. Obviously, I don't have a really real concept about it.
Hey, you're out in Montana roughing it. Some women are into that.
Oh God, dude.
A goth punk outfit. Turbo
Yeah.
Squid. I don't see the goth sock.
Turbo
about-
Squid?
about-
I remember
Oh,
Turbo
my.
Squid.
Oh, there we are. Goth socks over on Turbo.
Yeah, basically they're all black and white, and they're all striped. They have
Like
a thing
old
about
prisoner
that.
garb.
Yeah,
Where did
yeah.
that-
Except with like, all the way up to the no parts, frickin' socks.
The thigh highs. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started. I spent a lot of time at Denny's when I was a kid. But anyway,
The goth Denny
Hey.
goers.
dude, that's where they did their trip. I mean, they just basically hung out and drank coffee.
Hey baby, can I
That
buy
will be
you a
some
Grand
fun.
Slam?
No, that was Rod Serling. I think they actually have a menu, that's basically devoted to him somewhere. Basically, coffee and cigarettes. Oh God, I miss the old America.
Which one is that?
Anyway.
How old is the
Oh.
old America?
19. It was after World War II.
Because for me, the old America is like Ed, Ed, and Eddie, and Powerpuff Girls, and Johnny Bravo.
Oh, for me personally? Yeah, because I was born in 72.
Yes.
I went through a large chunk of the Cold War, which is why I actually liked the Russians. They were kind of cool. They gave me something to do. Oh, man. That and Slavic women. Oh, my God.
The mail order bride stereotype.
Oh, no. That's Ukraine. This is why I don't even get into that.
Well, you ask most people here, they won't know the difference. Most of them probably didn't even hear about Ukraine until just like last month.
Well, it's
Sounds like-
the sad, sick part of it is the only reason why I knew this whole thing was bullshit is because I helped to create get this, RC drift group, like radio controlled toy cars. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was. But the thing was that we got in touch with this group in St. Petersburg. Thank you. Yes, Slav Lolly. That is one of the best videos I've ever seen. I actually,
love moonshine animation.
I have been trying to find a way to make a frickin' potato for I don't even know how long.
Don't put it in the jar. Don't put it in the jar, DJ.
I like her. Anyway, not in that way.
I will
I'm
fly
not
out
that
to
weird.
Montana to stop you from putting that doll in the jar.
Oh. No, I couldn't do that. It's not possible. I'd probably give her my 357 and send her out into the world. Anyway. What was I saying?
Something about drift.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, toy cars, okay? And I'm not even going to get into the reason why I hate those bastards with a flaming passion now. Assholes. You deal with enough people for long enough and you end up having problems. Anyway. So because of me, motherfuckers, we were the biggest RC drift group in the entire nation for a while. And because nobody else did a damn thing. And I got in touch with a drift group in St. Petersburg, Russia. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
These people were not hurting. These people were not under communist rule. All right? These people were actually in a good place. And I mean, seriously, how many times have they elected Putin?
That's difficult to say. Like, are we talking
legitimately electing him, or
That is
forced
actually
to
the
elect
case.
him?
No, that is actually the case. It's weird. I didn't want to believe it at first either, but all that anti-Putin stuff that came out, like the whole Pussy Riot bullshit, that was frickin' leftist Western bullshit.
I mean, that's not surprising.
I mean, Gorbachev was more evil than that guy. So, yeah, I mean, he was probably KGB, but who wasn't? So, I don't know. I kind of like the people. I've talked to them in a lot of cases. I've actually kind of dig the way they are because they're definitely more badass than we are.
Their life has just enough struggle not to turn them into giant pussies.
Thank you. That's kind of where I was going with that. You know, you in Siberia enough? It's like, I wrestled a bear once. Yep. And that was a band, by the way.
Bear come into yard to eat garbage. I chase off bear with broken bottle.
You know, I want you to think about Afghanistan for a second. This is the country who basically stayed there for how long?
Too long.
Okay. Some of these people drank frickin' tank brake fluid to get inebriated. I have a certain respect for all this.
Kidneys have not functioned in 17 years. It turns out man does not need kidney to survive.
Oh my god, do I even have that? No, that's on my laptop. Shit. I have a picture of the woman who led the RC Drift group out of St. Petersburg. Oh my frickin' god. You would not believe.
Oh, torpedo Jew.
Yeah, she got married
Alcoholic
later.
beverage. First mixed in World War II, made from pineapple juice and 180 proof grain alcohol fuel.
Ooh.
Wow. That sounds dangerous.
Yes. Wait a minute. How much is Everclear again? Isn't it 200?
That isn't 200 proof, just 100% alcohol.
Yeah, pretty much.
Isn't that just a weapon?
Dude, I've drank it before. It's like putting a wire brush down your throat.
It sounds like it would be. You're probably just feeling all of your tissue dying.
But I will give it this. You do not worry about your problems anymore.
I'm sure you don't. Or anything else.
Oh, God. How much of that shit did I down? Probably not enough to where I don't remember
Well,
it,
if you're having
so.
a hard time remembering, I'm sure it was an adequate level of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to have friends that put that in their bongs.
What?
You never heard of that, huh?
So just vaping alcohol to breathe it in to make it into your system quicker?
No, actually smoking marijuana through Everclear. And typically there was a big drinking ceremony after the fact.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. You didn't live during the 80s, dude.
I'm starting to think I've never lived, period.
Oh.
Because I was one of those kids in college who would go home during the weekend to work. So I never got to stay for any of the parties that happened there on the weekend.
Yeah, nobody liked me, so I didn't really get that much anyway.
OU wasn't really notorious for being a party school anyway, so I doubt I really missed much.
Dude, I lived in Atwater, California, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That should tell you something right there. Do you even know the name? Atwater?
Well, you've told me about Atwater a couple times. It's one of the places that it's one of the places in California that doesn't suck.
Yeah, but still, it is like, back then it was tiny. You know, so partying, well, yeah, it happened, but yeah. Anyway.
Bonfires.
This is probably why I'm so okay with the whole redneck thing. Well, that and it was an ag area, whatever.
I have no problem with the rednecks. I have a lot of relatives who live in West Virginia, so.
Oi.
Extended family,
Yeah.
I don't see them unless there's like a funeral or some shit, but you know how it is.
Their funerals?
Well, yeah, I mean, who else?
Did they tell you about that their funerals are coming?
Because like someone will come up and be like, "Oh, Adam, your third cousin Woody died," and I'm like, "Who?"
Yeah.
I have a cousin.
I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna be dead in about 2 days. If you could show up, that'd be awesome.
I mean, it sucks. I'm sad they're gone, but like, who?
You know, honestly, I don't have that problem. You know, my grandmother and my grandfather were the only people I mourned at all. The rest of them, whatever. But my grandmother was cool. God, you know, she actually broke in on me with my first girlfriend.
Ooh.
Yeah. And yeah, she didn't
Did I
actually break
say
through the door or
stop?
anything like that. And she just broke in and she looked at us for a second, kind of went to that deer in headlights effect.
Uh-huh.
And then she went, you know, we have supper ready for you over here.
Yeah, when you guys are done boning, feel free to come down and eat. You know, recharge those electrolytes.
She fucking coolest grandmother ever. Yeah, and she freaking cooked for everybody.
She was probably like, oh god, I wish I could still do that.
I can't. I've never been able to cook. Which is, I'm trying to figure out how I feed myself. Actually, I should probably let you guys talk occasionally.
Did you guys go? Did you go limp after that, or did you keep going?
No, dude, I was 19 years old. What do you think?
I don't know what to think after something like that.
Dude, yeah, all the time, as much as I could. I mean, seriously, the only freaking woman I ever got involved with who was actually buku hot. She had the brain of a stump, but you know, she was hot.
Well, you know, that's how women's stats are spread. I mean, they min-max. You know, you got to invest into one stat more over another. You can't spread them out too much.
Yeah, I didn't actually start being that judgmental about it until I was like 30. So it's just when you're 19, it's like, tits.
All the women I've been with have been troubled.
No, that's just a given.
It's left me with some trust issues that are difficult to get by.
Oh my god, don't even take me there. I could
Dish.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm really not gonna go there. Anyway.
Dish.
Huh?
What is she saying?
Dish. Come on.
Dish.
Fill it.
Fish?
Okay. Okay. You know how some people say worst breakup ever?
Uh-huh.
Which I keep on thinking to myself, oh, you fucking
hold my beer.
Small-minded. Yeah. Here.
That sounds like the beginning of a movie.
Yeah, hold on to this while I rant out my godlike speech here. Okay. So, mine got rid of me while I was in the hospital for 2 straight months. Okay. No, I'm not done yet.
Oh, I know you're not. That's why I'm like, oh no, I better finish off my drink real quick.
This sounds like the premise of a lot of hentai.
You know, I can't say you're wrong.
DJ got isekai'd into a Monster Girl universe?
No, more like a trailer park universe.
Trailer park isekai?
Okay. Something. Trailer park hentai.
Trailer park magical girl anime. Let's fucking go.
So, now remember, I got hit by an illegal alien doing 45 miles an hour in a Chevy Corsica.
And your leg disintegrated into the Speed Force.
Oh, dude, you would not believe. I took out the car, by the way. I'm very proud of that.
Good.
Car never ran again. So, anyway.
Weird that it just hit you, and in your body alone destroyed the car.
I drink a lot of milk.
There you go. Drink your milk, kids.
So anyway, she leaves me. I didn't know this, by the way.
It's like hitting
I didn't figure this
moose.
out till later. She left me, get this, for a Mexican biker. While I'm in the hospital.
She left you for the crew of Aztecs? Or Maya? What the fuck is that show called?
Yeah, I didn't see that.
It's like Sons of Anarchy, but like Mexican or something. Isn't it called Mayans or something? It was called Mayans, right?
I don't know.
Sounds like a setup. It sounds so much like a setup.
It actually sounds like a college group.
Okay, well, before you I'm sorry I cut you off, but before you continue, let me ask you this: did she survive?
Did she? Yeah, actually.
Really?
After about 3 kids.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
From the
Actually,
same guy.
That is the most suitable justice I can come up with right there. That I get to kick back and watch her decay a little bit more into trailer parkdom every single day.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh man. That's next level Schadenfreude right there.
oh my god. Well, this is why I made a little bit more conscious choice into the second one. So I got me a 150 IQ one. That was awesome. So, anyway, how'd your day?
How was my day? Almost over. I gotta get up at 5 in the fucking morning.
You
Still
need to
have,
learn how to.
People who canceled out on work.
What's that?
Still have 2 people who canceled out on work.
Yeah,
Or is it
2
3
people
now?
quit unexpectedly at the beginning of the week, and they were 2 of the people who work Sunday shift, and now it's down to like 3 people on Sunday for the whole fucking warehouse. I don't know how that's gonna work. I think one guy might come in tomorrow. Otherwise, I don't know how we're gonna get our usual work done at the old
Welcome to my
the
world.
old sex toy mines.
I am
Those
never gonna be
dildos
able
aren't
to get
gonna
that out of my
harvest
head.
themselves out of the bedrock.
I can imagine the day that Scathing quits his job, he goes into the forklift, he goes to the very end of one of the rows, uses the forklift to push over one of the shelves, causing a massive chain reaction with
An avalanche
everything
of sex
collapses
toys.
in on each other.
I'm still stuck on the whole return policy thing myself.
37 dead in sex toy avalanche.
God.
Impaled. Impaled
gotta
in every
find that
part of
video.
the body. All orifices stuffed. Suffocation, cause of death.
I've got to find that video now.
Rectal
That whole
trauma.
Where Turd Flaky Monkey is sitting there basically going through these settings on this thing. I don't even remember what the hell it was, but he kept on going, here is level 1. And he turned it on, you could hear this buzzy noise, but I superimposed the wind up of an F-15 fighter jet.
Oh boy. That's good. That's good right there. That's good shit.
Oh. Yeah. Cold War. What was I gonna do? Yeah.
How to entertain yourself during the end times. Superimpose jet engine noises onto sex toy reviews.
I am not above that. Nope.
And nor should you be. No one should be. That's good shit right there.
Oh man. So are we going to cut off, or are we just kind of keep going, or what?
We are. Oh shit, we are running low on time now, aren't we?
I don't really care either way.
Well, I would just like to say I picked the absolute perfect title for this stream. Over the course of that hour, I don't think we ever settled on a topic, and that's fine. That's the way.
I'm glad that we didn't. I can't even imagine what this would be called.
This was more for us anyway. Just because I don't feel like the 3 of us have talked in a while, so it was good to just to touch base again with everyone.
I missed you all.
Oh, Barren, we miss you too. I'm super
I don't
looking
do
forward to your
touchy-feely.
streams being back.
Is it? I was getting bored. Huh.
It's weird how all 3 of us like seem to take a break at the same time. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah,
I was
it's
forced into it. Not like I got the
universal
choice.
symmetry.
Synchronicity is what it's called.
No, that's a police song.
Well, yes, but there's also that phenomenon where just things sort of happen at the same time, unrelated to each other.
Yeah.
That's a
I don't believe
standalone
it.
complex.
I believe in hostile gods who basically shove things up our ass just for their own personal satisfaction. But
Are we going back to the sex toy
Well,
thing?
we're
again?
we're talking about my job again.
no, actually, I
Forklift
wasn't-
crashings
I
and
wasn't on that.
avalanches.
Hey, my relationship with my god is my own personal
I don't
business.
think workers' comp covers rectal trauma, DJ.
I mean, you do remember that, like, the first motto that I put up for Merciless Radio was like having a pineapple shoved up your rectum with a smoothbore cannon. So you get where my brain is most of the time.
Of course.
Okay.
I know you well enough at this point.
Ooh, pineapple.
Does anybody have anything they'd like to say in closing before I shut us down here?
Dude, I don't even know, dude. This has just been so... I don't even know where I'm going at this point. I think I'm going to jump out the window.
Oh no, the graphics are over. We went for so long, the graphics stopped.
Well, I still see the graphics on the screen.
I'd like to thank everyone for joining us tonight. This has been TakeTalk. There has been no topic tonight, and I hope you enjoyed it as well as I did.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Give us
here with DJ
smash that like button.
from Merciless Radio and Barren Wolfsbane.
And money.
Money,
lots of money.
Give us your money, or we'll come and fucking take it.
I don't really have a frickin' job. Come on.
Bye.